Being 3-0 against Minnesota means absolutely nothing. You kind of eliminated now going into the postseason. We really feel like they haven't played their best game against us. AntMan is beyond superstar. Cat's a superstar. You got Rudy, who's all defensive player of the year every year, you know, so it's fun, man. It's the most exciting part of the year. We have our work cut out. We got to make sure we're locked in because it won't be easy. What's up, everybody? It's Bradley Beal with the Phoenix Suns, and you're watching My Diary on ESPN Andscape. Episode 7, it's playoff time.
The Suns could potentially avoid the play-in.
The last game of the year was electrifying. Obviously, the tensions are high, and what's at stake is beyond important. You know, everybody's trying to secure their destiny in one way or another, and everybody kind of somewhat controlled their destiny.
Beal in the corner, got it.
We had to win, no matter what was going on around the league. We had to go out and win.
Beal hit a three.
I think I looked at halftime and seen they were up almost like 20 or something like that, and I think somebody in the locker room was like, you know, let's just take care of what we need to do. You know, the other side's doing what they need to do. Let's do our job. That was a good feeling.
Beal to the rack.
It's crazy to see how competitive it is. A few years ago, I used to be on the other side looking at, you know, the last game of the year was always like super crazy in the West, and just seeing how that one game determines almost the outcome of everything. And now to be a part of it was crazy too.
Playoff zone, man, it's time. It's time to start playing defense. It's time to execute it and take care of the ball, offense. It's time, man. We want to win the ring. It's time. It's time, Amanda. It's time.
It's time.
I'm hype as hell. I'm ready to go.
And I'm just getting myself, my mind, my body, and just kind of my mentality ready for the playoffs. And like, I completed year 12, Book completed year 7, 8, K year 16. It's crazy to see that. You know, now we get to focus on the postseason and really dive into why we're all here. The funny thing about it is, like, we're still figuring each other out. We're still building this thing. We're still building, you know, what the potential of this team could be. And I think, obviously, everybody has, you know, huge expectations and wants to put a lot of, you know, heinous on, oh, this is their first year, they got to get it done this year. And it's kind of, we didn't really have that mindset. It's like, we're looking like past this year. Obviously, we want to get it done this year, but, you know, we have to give ourselves time too to build it up and build this foundation the way we want it to be. And granted, we've been doing a really good job over the, I would say, last 5-10 games of really putting the pieces together, making sure we're healthy and just gelling the right way.
And now we have a scuffle here near the Timberwolves bench. Kid and Beal are going at it, man.
Guarding AntMan, man, is it's a tough task. It's not easy to be able to accept that challenge because he never stops. You know, he doesn't care who it is who's guarding him. True 3-level scorer from 3, mid-range, awesome feet in the mid-range. He's special, man. He's super special. You can see the transition that he's gotten better every single year, and the work that he's put into his game. And I've always been a fan of him since he was younger, but to be a part of it and see it up close now and compete against him, it's night and day, not even comparable. I mean, the sky's the limit for him. He's definitely going to be up there with one of the greats, man, and one of the hardest guys to ever have to guard. The rest is up to him, but he's there. I haven't visited the George Floyd memorial. Now that you bring it up, it's something that I will probably have interest in doing while we're there. Yeah, it's crazy. Kind of stunned me a little bit with that one. Yeah, that's definitely something I would consider doing. I didn't even think about that. Ironically, like, you never wish death or wish any event upon anybody, but that literally sparked like a time and change in our world, so to speak. And it began to bring a lot of light to a lot of you know, police brutalities and unfair justices, you know, that happen throughout the country. And it just brought more light to that. And granted, a lot of those things have happened before, but now that we have social media, we have all these huge platforms now, to where, you know, those things can't just slide by anymore. Those things, you know, we can't just get away with those things anymore. You know, we have to hold everybody accountable. And so it's very, I think that definitely sparked a unique transition in time in our world, which was necessary. I believe the Suns can win a championship, man. I think we have all the pieces that are necessary. I think we have an unbelievable staff that can best prep us on a nightly basis. And I think just our mentality, our drive, man, I think we really want it. We're really hungry. We have a lot of guys on this team, and this organization hasn't won at all, you know, so I think that gives a little bit more push and fight and edge, you know, to do something historical, like bring a championship to a franchise for the first time. So I know that's definitely what brought me here. That's what lured me to this place. Obviously being out there with Book, who's played in the finals before. KD's won 2, coaches got 1, Fizz got 2 or 3. Like, we have the stature in our locker room, you know, who've won at that level, who knows what it takes to get us there. And it's awesome. We can kind of, you know, rely on them for their expertise in helping us get there.